Ooh, sorry for the delay, everyone. I do apologize. Although you did get an extra helping today of Jay streaming time. This is true. Welcome, everybody. Oh, that's too loud. Let's turn that down. There we go. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Hi, what's a Buggerman? Christmas, TK Tiger Cat. What's going on? Who else we got here? Autumn Harvest, Sean Nacimiento, Joe LeBlow, Chris Cass, of course. Not a stream without Chris Cass. True Yellow Dart, Autumn Harvest, Karl Llamaface popped in and out. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? What's going on? It's Alchemy Day. Don Wiggles, what's up? All right. All right. Let's take a look. Oof. I'm going to be yawn there. All right, I can't really find anything good to go with Val. As much as I like Val, Alchemy currently rotated out Surveil, Scry, Discover, and Investigate. So honestly, damn, that's a muscly woman right there. Honestly, this is not that good. It's not that good. I really couldn't find anything to really synchronize with it. Let me turn that off. All right, let's just do a little alchemy. Let me show you what it's all about here. We're gonna do the hokey pokey. I made a few teaks with Decurenide 1.7. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's Black Holes and Revelations here. Coral, this guy is fucking nuts. The fact that there's a bunch of things that make him, and that he just gets to come back from the dead forever, no matter how much you warp, is pretty wild. Wild shit. Coral. Boom. Okay. Side reel influence. I do want to do a Boros. I haven't done a Boros in a while. I do want to do a Boros. I do need a... I do need another mana here. Healer's Hawk. Vengeful Blood Witch. Get that. Let's do this. Timeline Color, also known as Timeline Crawler. That's going to really help, unless he plays something like a Sheltered by Ghosts on it. Alka me, Alka you, Alka everybody. He's going to play a fucking... Okay, he's not going to play a Shelt. He's not going to Shelt Miguel. Don't Shelt Miguel, man. Sunblessed Healer. Okay, that works. He's going to go in. Enter the Refrain. So we're going to do this. Warp. Done. We're going to say Tragic. Tragic. Void Caller Devotee drew into the hand there. Jappy Gritzel, how you doing? Alright. Elenda. La Santa de la Dusk. I don't know how to say dusk in Spanish. I forgore. I forgore, everybody. Depressurize. Okay. Hexproof from instance. Boom, 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 boom. Gain and drain. Okay. Alenda's gonna be a problem. Twin Blade Paladin. Going in, that's... You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go in. I'm playing a Alchemy Black. Caesarean Sussborn. Okay. Let's do you. Go. They go down. We're having a removal issue, which is my biggest problem that I ran into with previous decks. There's no way to get rid of Saint of Alenda. Okay. So we do this. See? That's how things go from bad to worse, guys. We're going to put down Alpha Real. We're going to do no attacks. Cat Collector. Just going to gain some life here, maybe. Hey, what's up, Mochi? All right. They aren't legal in standard. So yeah, they release like 5 extra cards for each color that are just kind of a fun thing to do. That's pretty much it. The cards are just bonus fun time cards. So let's warp. Behold your doom. Behold your inevitable defeat. Yes, you can play 100% standard legal deck as long as it's the last 2 years of standard. You can play that in Alchemy. You'll probably have a hard time of it, but you can absolutely play it in Alchemy. And it may work. You don't necessarily need the Alchemy cards. This guy is screwed here. I don't think that he can. I don't think that he understands he's not going to recover here. That we sing the canticles of the faller. We sing the hymn of the faller and the canticles of the great black abyss, which all must join. All must join the darkness beyond all time and space. All must join it. All must join the darkness. It must be done. I won 3 games today without really... I used to play exclusively standard decks in Alchemy, just to kind of show that it could be done, because I was tired of the standard meta. Let's put him in. Why not? Song of Point Prime. Moonlight Graviteer. Okay. There we go. Song of Point Prime is still good. Dazzling Angel. Yep, okay, there we go. The Waystone? I heard the Waystone is a bomb in draft. That's basically all I've heard about it. Hey, what's up, Sylvesky? Well, you should feel ashamed, Sylvesky. Hey, what's up, Mephistopheles? Mineral area. Timeline Crawler, which, of course, as you know, is a type of time-traveling donut. Piddlefingers, how you doing? Ooh, Song of Point Prime. Him with the Faller. Let's do you. Pop. Just pop it in. Gravatic Herald. I have not played that thing yet. Heir Apparent. Okay, you got that going for us. It's got the Y'shtola cards. Him of the Faller. Authority of the Consuls. That kind of sucks because I am going a little fast. Canticle of the Refrain. Boom. Boom. Heir Apparent. I'd really like a mana. Apparently not. Okay. So let's do Devotee. Bring back the one we have. Boom. Boom. Push in. Roots is standard. No, I'm sorry. Roots is not Alchemy standard. No, you can't play Roots in Alchemy. Roots is from Karlov, and that's not standard. It's not Alchemy legal. Caesarian Sussborn. Okay, let's do this. I should have attacked first and then dropped them. There's the extra land. Boom. Caesarian Sussborn. Heir Apparent. He gets that. We have 2 Canners of the Refrain in the graveyard. So, hit for hit right there. So we drop that. Caesarean Susborn. Bring 2 of you back out. We're gonna do no attacks. He is gaining life here. But anything that dies, I also gain life on. Okay. What's that down? Hinterland Sacrificer. That works. Alright. Surveil. Is he gonna go in? I need him to go in. He didn't want to. That's Alpha Real. Let's cast Hymn of the Faller. Caesarean Susborn. This is going to be a lot of death, and I think we'll flip Sephiroth. Yeah. Enduring Innocence does that. I think Sephiroth is going to sacrifice the full board. Candor their friends. A lot of candors of their friend going in. I'm worried about fucking Shelt. But I think we got it. I think yeah, we got it. That was a full run right there, by the way, guys. That was a 3 for 3. That was a 3 for 3-0. Oh, and I got a premium Song of Point Prime. Look at that. Why not? What do we got to call this one? You know what it is. That was a 3 for 3, boys. Boom. Let's get the crawler out here. Still at 95%. Blue-red. Okay. Let's get the crawler out again. Could have something here. Might bolt it, but I think they know that bolting Timeline Crawler is kind of pointless. I think they know that that is kind of a pointless gesture. Let's do this. Let's push. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about the ads. They're randomly placed, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't, Gravitic Herald, let's get you down. Let's get you down. Boom. Hey, Caesarean Sussborn. Warp 0. Warp 0. Cast with Warp 0. Okay. Into the Flood Maw. Boom. Boom. They love that fucking bounce back, don't they? They love that bounce back. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff in the warp here. The top 5 cards. He could drop a mana and then hit me with another flip. They always have the flip. Oh no, he didn't have it. Okay. I don't give a shit about the fucking damage I'm gonna take. It doesn't mean nothing. Put down that. Put down this. Let's do no attacks. Might be... I didn't hit any of my removal, which is my biggest problem. I might have to take out Algae Acolyte and put in just more kill cards, because long term, my biggest issue with this deck, the #1 problem that I've had with it, is that I don't have enough kill cards for it. Is that they're allowed to build too big of a board, and I don't get my repeating my point primes and my whatchamacallits. I don't get my guys up. And that is the biggest issue that I face. The #1 problem with why I lose is I don't draw removal. So I think I'm going to get rid of Elegy. I actually like Alpha Real. He's actually done quite a good job with this. I think I'm going to get rid of that one and then go from there. Because the biggest issue that I have is not drawing out removal when I need it. And I kind of low-stocked removal, especially smaller. Okay. Yeah, because I'll have Cruel Cut, Tragic Trajectory, and Depressurize. It's not enough. It's not enough, unfortunately. I think we got rid of Elegy Acolyte. As a 4-drop, conceptually is okay. It's some card draw. But, Cantor the Refrain, Song of Point Prime, and the Devotee are all really cracked. Gravitic Herald, so-so. Depressurize. We're low on instants. We'll go with another Tragic Trajectory. And I think what we recommended before was the Arch Enemy's Charm right there for a 3-banger. Okay, we'll try this. We'll try this. Voice of Victory. We point prime him right away. Immediately, we point prime him. Now we drew all removals. Screaming Mimi. Power 2 or less, nothing I can do about that. That's a bad situation to be in right there. Cruel Cut also kind of fucking sucks. Voice of Victory. Boom. Yeah, I'll be able to kill him twice. Put down Alpha Reel, I guess. Thunder's Decree. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't play a removal here. Hopefully he doesn't play a removal here. If I can keep that Sephiroth on the board, there's Thunderbond Vanguard, which is going to kill the shit out of me, I think. It's going to kill the shit out of me, I think, yeah. No. Again, not the effective removal that I needed. I needed way better than that. We're real low on removal cards. We're real fucking clunky on it. Yes, that is why it's such a fucking good card. That's why it's such a good card. It's $25, I think. How much is it? Yeah, Screaming Mimi's $25. It's a really fucking good card for that reason. Ice Prophet, welcome to the show. Screaming Mimi. Caesarian Sussborn. We're getting these shit hands here, guys. Holy fuck. We're getting some real fucking garbage hands here, man. Timeline Crawler. Drop you in. Boom. Wabango. Song of Point Prime. Drop you in again. Bango. Point Prime. Whatever comes down, I'm going to Point Prime it. Terra Symbiosis. Alright, if he's gonna give me the fucking juice, I'm gonna juice. I got fucking kill for days in here, man. Boom, boom, okay. Don't put an Ouroborite down and think I ain't gonna fucking crack your head with it, man. Don't do it, bro. He's got a kill. He's got something for me in there, man. He's thinking about it. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste, dude. That was a little bit of a waste, I'd have to say. Push him in. Boom. That goes away. So we have a rack of kill cards here. He's not... I bet you he's trying to Ouroborite me. I bet you more than anything he's trying to Ouroborite me. Because he hasn't done anything. There's Baloth. Caesarian Sussborn. Perfect. Love it. Boom. Swamp. Lysdexia, how you doing, man? Give me that back. Give me that. Point Prime. Boom. Pop. We got the double depressurize. Seam Rip. Ooh, that's tough. Who's he going to grab? Canada or Frame? That was dumb. That was stupid. Boring Mentor. There we go. Triggered warp. Terror symbiosis again. I think he knows he's roasted here, boys. I think he may know that he's a bit roasted. Boom, 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 boom. What did my black deck do, Lystexia? I don't remember my black deck doing anything. There we go. Run it down. Run it down. Okay, let's do this. Let's go in there. Yo, yeah, I'll fuck up some mono black. I know how to do mono black real good. I know how to do it real spicy like. Real spicy like. Boom. Ooh, what does he have? One instant white there that he can cast. Hey, what's up, Mars? How you doing? Alright, perfect. Song of Point Prime immediately. Okay. Push him in. 2 alpha reels is not great. Oh, it's crazy good, man. I'm loving the hell out of this black support we have here. Timeline Crawler. Boom. Let's drop Sephi. Another Song of Point Prime. We do kind of need more mana, but I think we'll get there. It's really good. Fell. Okay. Direct removal. That's fine. Healer's Hawk 2. Healer's Hawk 2A. So we'll put the Canticle of the Refrain on. Point Prime him. Bring that back. Warp it. Scorp it. Scorp it. And Zorp it. Wabango. I think next turn we can damn near him. Depends what he puts in my way here. Yeah, the 1-drop Preacher that just forever comes back so as long as you warp is wild. Is fucking wild. It's pretty fucking crazy. Alright, that's not terrible. I don't like that he goes first. Oh, he used the Monoist Gravliner fucking the thought partition. Sucks. I don't really need that for what I'm doing. He should have done something else. Jay, what if you fuck with Sib6naries in this deck for the memes? That could be interesting. That could be interesting. I don't know how good it would be, but it certainly would be a deck that exists. Mechanical of the Refrain. What does that mean? Okay, that's fine. Boom. Gonna put it down again. Adagio for strings. He's gonna start crewing it. We're gonna go in. He's got something brewing here. Let's Sephiroth this guy. Hey, what's up, Nomad Runner? How you doing? Boom. Boom. Okay, Gravetic Herald, I think we're going to pull two guys out of the warp with that one. Reluctant Role Model. He wants to tap him. He's going to do that on him. He gets a 1-1. Alpha Real. Bro, you're so Alpha Real for that. Let me drop Gravetic. Oof. I'm going to lose some life. He gets warp 0 cost. He brings that back in. He brings all these dudes back in. Feed you to the black hole. Boom. Boom. Adds another Canticle. Adds another Cantor of the Refrain in there. Boom, boom. Okay. He goes away. Alright. Interesting. Alchemy. Yeah, what's up, Ectopole? The Dominion Bracelet. Ooh. Ooh, he's trying to fucking Dominion Bracelet me. So let's Fighting Love here. I could Arch Enemies Charm him, but I could Devotee him. Yeah, let's get silly. Let's just get silly. Yeah. There we go. Papetka! How you doing, Papetka? The deck is coming out in a video. You'll see it soon. You'll see it real soon. 78% win rate in Mythic, 85% on the play. That's our current whatchamacallit right here. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, it's going to be up on my YouTube channel tomorrow with a full breakdown. That's what the win rate looks like. Currently all in Mythic. Yeah. That's what the breakdown is. 78%. Hey, what's up, Case 10? I love this deck, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This shit is fucking awesome. This shit is awesome. I love this kind of thing. Popetka. Welcome, first time, Popetka. Welcome. Dark Alchemy. Meower power. Kitties are good. 1-3-0 with kitties. My cat is carrying me so right proud. We're 95% mythic. That's not a very good hand. I'm going to keep it because we have a decent 2-3. And maybe we'll draw into something, but why not? I'm not even really trying to get to numbers, but it might happen anyways if I get a good enough run here. Song of Point Prime. Actually a really good card to have right now. I'll Point Prime whatever comes out. Yeah, they love that guy. Refrain. Point Prime him. Omnivorous Fly Trap. I don't know. I haven't used that one. Fuel Tank. You're not allowed to have that, bro. I'm not going to give you that fucking card. I know what that fucking does. I know it does something fucking crazy. Llanowar Elves. Caesarian Sussborn. I don't think he wants to lose it. I didn't think so. Boom. Alright, next turn we warp in Caesarian Sussborn and we hit the fucking gritty on him. Llanowar Elves. Alpha Reel. This imposter is going to be sus as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's how it does. 96%. Caesarian Sussborn. Hey, what's up, Jar Werewolf? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you around a while, man. You been going around hanging out in other streams? Huh? Is that what you've been doing? Going around just hanging out in other streams without me? That's what's up? That's not bad. Try this. Start with this. Trex have unmod you. He's unmodded me? Why did he unmod me? Ooh, he's Caesarian Sussborning me, man. He's doing the same shit as me. He's on that grind. I need a land here, though. Did I have it show up? No, I did not. I'm screwed unless I can get a land here. If they don't give me a land, I'm cooked. Nope. Nope. Didn't give me a third land. So we just got fucking roasted. He drew all them fucking right away, bro. Brutal. That's how bad these guys can fucking cook you. The canters. That's how fucking bad they can cook you, man. On the receiving end of a fucking cooking right here. But also the game just said, you're good. You're good enough without a. Yeah, you'll get your third land. You'll get your third land eventually, but not right now, asshole. I guess we just do the timeline crawler. That's all we can do. Boom, 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 boom. Absolutely cooked me out the gate. No third land. And the canters fucking come back forever, dude. They're so powerful, man. They're so fucking powerful. They're so strong, guys. A little bit of early removal, sure, we'll give it a shot. We'll wait. Oof. We'll wait. We don't really have a good win streak, automatic punish, balancer punish. Yes, this is true. You pulled your second Pantra. Do you think it's a message in the universe? Yeah, it's a message that you shouldn't play Omniscience. That's the message. The message is that Omniscience fucking blows. Ooh, now we're getting full flood. Now we're getting the full fat flood right there. Boom. Got that. Someone wake up Numbskull? Is that what you're saying? That is a full fat 100%. That's 7 off of 9, guys. I want you to understand that. That's 7 off of 9. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing right there, guys. Let's go. Oh, there's Alpha Real. Okay, so we got that. You need to go. Alpha Real can go down. Yo, dog, I heard you wanted lands, so we put some lands in your lands to make sure that you can draw lands. Yeah, I think Arena heard that too. I think Arena heard that too, man. Seven mana out of 11. That's really good. Super excited about that. That's stoked. It's got me stoked. Wild ride on that one. Take it. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff right there. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it now. I thought I was allowed to win, but it turned out the game said, no, you're going to draw 8 mana out of 12. I thought I was allowed to win. I thought I would. No, the Arena was like, bro, you need to chill the fuck out, man. You think you're gonna get to the fucking numbers tonight? Is that what you thought? You thought you were gonna get the fucking numbers? You're out of your mind, man. Here, have 8 mana in a row. That's what you wanted, right? Stupid asshole. Do. Let's grab that there. All right, a couple more games and we're going to move on from it. Okay. That's looks like a decent hand. By the way, Cruel Cut, I think it's got to go. I don't think that's a good card. I think that might have to go. Wow. Let's get Timeline Crawler out here just so we can do what we do. Oh, yeah, you did? I'm glad. Did you leave a comment saying that? Because it doesn't count if you don't. Boom. Song of Point Pride. Where are you, Song of Point Pride? Tifa Lockhart. Cruel Cut. Drawing a lot of mana again. Very good. Hardened Bonds. Okay. Creature comes in, you seek a whatchamacallit, Chocobo. Drop. Wow. Amazing. This is true. I could do Eaten Alive. Or Heroic Sacrifice or whatever that is. Not Eaten Alive specifically, but I know what you mean. Eaten Alive like. Eaten Alive like. This is not good though. I don't know why on 35% I'm drawing hitting every time. Hell of a flood. Indeed, Buggy Man. Indeed. Into the blood again. Same old trip was back then. Do-bop, do-do-do-bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get on me, girl? Am I wrong? Left you here alone. Do 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 do. Bop boop 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 bop. Wow, another land. Thanks, Sephiroth. Man, I'd love to get some other cards besides lands. I think that'd be really cool. Saddle. It's gonna go in. Boom. I'll take the 4. Boom. Ah, you... Okay. Okay. Calm down, Jay. Calm down, Jay. I can't not feel like this is purposeful. I'm sorry, guys. I can't not feel like this is purposeful. It really feels personal. Okay? It really does. It really feels very personal. Auto balancer on that win streak. 13 cards in. I got 8 mana. I got to win this game with fucking 6 cards. Oh, they know. They don't care. They only worried about results. All right. I don't see him killing me here. The Susberg Pump. He doesn't have haste. Order of Nylea. Okay. He's going to go in for... That's going to go up to a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 damage. I don't think it's enough, right? It's not enough. He puts those 2 down. Oof. He does that, he does that, he does that, he does that. That's 8. Yeah, that's 15. No, he's got to do more. He does that, he does that, he does that. Boom, 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 boom. So we block this. He loses a life. Does he have a fight card? I don't think he does, and I think he realizes what's going to happen here. I don't think he does. He should have left that Llanowar Elves back in the fort, man. It's Song of Point Prime. Do that. Timeline Crawler. We swing in. Boof, boof. There you go. There we go. Yeah, he should have left a blocker there. That's sloppy playing from Mythic 97% there. Suboptimal playing. Thank you, Maris. Even with the flood. Oh, yeah. All right, last one before we move on to something else. This is horrible. So this is no mana. Why not? Why not, guys, right? We're really getting auto balance now. Ooh, boys, we're getting auto balance real spicy like. Real spicy auto balances here, man. They got to take me out. Oh yeah. Oh, these auto balances, they couldn't be spicier. They couldn't be spicier right there. I kept the 1 and it gave me, it was like, you gonna keep the 1? Enjoy it, because that's the only one you're gonna see. Good job, Jump Squad. Bump, 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 bump. I cannot imagine spending that much time on Magic to do that. Good for you, though, man. That's fucking dedication. I don't like this game that much. Oh, that's fucking serious, bro. That is fucking serious. Let's bring in the Timeline Crawler. Pop, pop. Bleeding Effigy. Oof. Bop, 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 bop. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Sephiroth. Boom. Have a Song of Point Prime down. Boom. Okay. Trexodactyl raiding in. He's Trexing all over the place. I popped into your chat earlier. I saw like a board state that was indecipherable, man. It looked like you guys were... I was like, oh, Trex is playing Bloons. Trex is playing Bloons because there's so much shit going on the board. The only game that he could be playing is Bloons. Bloons TD6 because of how fucking insane and complicated the board looks. It's the only thing that he can be playing. But then no, it turned out it was in fact like it was some sort of Magic card game, which was very shocking to me to see that. All right, let's do. Pretty good. This fucking new stuff is hot, man. There we go. %. There you go. How was your night there, Trex? I mean, there's aggro in it. There's combo pieces, too. There's Ouroboros. You like Ouroboros, right? Yeah, you should get your account banned for playing VV in unranked. There's no reason. Ooh, Selesnya. The great enemy. No, I'm sorry. That's reserved for Simic. Have you tried Alchemy Trex, or you're not? You don't fuck with it. I can't remember what your stance on Alchemy is. Counterspell or a knockback or something. He's got something in his hand. Seam Rip, very nice. I'm a little scared we're going to get counterspelled here. Let's try it, though. I'm almost positive we're going to get counterspelled. Let's put down... Let's put down Sephiroth. Let's get him in the counterspell zone. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's make him fucking wear it. Alright, he's doing nothing. So let's put down the Monoist Gravliner. Let's warp you in. I think that is he's probably gonna hit me with. Come on, man, let it through. It's all right. No, he's not gonna let it through. There it is. There it is. We got him. Bro, I know what it means when you hold up the game while I cast a spell, man. I'm not fucking dumb. I'm not stupid. I know what it means. Caesarean Sussborn. Caesarean Sussborn number 2. Let's Gravliner it. Let's Gravliner it. Exile. Boom. Hey, bye, Jappy. I'm glad you're coming by. Ah, he's a mill type of guy. Okay. Song of Point Prime. Let's bring you in. Let's push. Boom, boom. He's looking for the ultimate thrill here. He's looking for the ultimate combo. He's probably going to explosive burst me. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's a mana. We'll use one Song of Point Prime just to fill my graveyard. No, fucking Mill being so viable kind of sucks. Hey, what's up, Zenimax? How you doing? Woof, woof. Hey, that cleared a blocker for me. Yeah, Azorius Artifacts is just... It's so tedious, man. It's so tedious. It's just such a slog, man. You can beat it, and that's the annoying thing. It's one of those decks that you can beat. It's not like it's foolproof, but it's such a fucking slog to get through, you know? It's such a fucking slog to get through just to try to grind through it. You can crack it. There's ways you can fuck it over. But it is very tricky to do it, and it doesn't always work. And then if they hit right, if they strike true, they're gonna fucking they're gonna crack you open. Good games are going great. We're 96% minute. Yeah, no, you just feel tired after you beat it. You just feel fucking exhausted. That's the big thing. Stock up. Okay. You're just relieved. It's like a fucking home invasion. You just want it to be over with. Like, it's not even any kind of entertainment. Alright, so we have drawn nothing here. Song of Point Prime, okay. It's gotten rid of a lot of my shit, but none of the stuff that comes out of the graveyard, of which I have plenty. Blue-black. Cantor of the Realm. Put that down. Yeah, yeah, a gain and drain rakish crew. I've done a few of them. Outlaws. Yeah, you can do a Rakdos Outlaws with rakish crew, and it works pretty decent. None of my hasters. This guy's a haster. 3 more hasters over here. Gain and drain card draw. None of that has fucking popped. Him of the Faller is card draw. He's thrown away all kind of other bullshit, and I think now he's got the graviton flux. Yeah, there's the graviton flux right there for you. Okay, there's the double crullers. Mono is Graveliner, so we do this. It's just gonna go again, man. Yep. Thank you for wasting my time, Mill. Yes, he does lose. I was waiting for that, because I have a bunch of shit that you can haste out of the graveyard, play out of the graveyard, and I was just waiting for that. Yeah, I had a fun time. Guys, I don't know what to say. The Event Horizon gets a 75% win rate in Mythic. 80% on the play. And it looks like a fucking I don't know what to say, man. It's absolutely fucking jacked. Absolutely fucking swole, bros. That's the win rate right there. That's what we look like. Yeah. So, you know, there's that. Absolutely swole up for this. Probably a way, I don't know how much room you could do to fucking, to put it, to make it even better, but goddamn, dude, it is jacked. Just really, I mean, just doing Cantor of the Refrain and Void Caller, I think those are fucking really good, but man, the black hole is summoning us, man. It calls to us. It calls, the great void speaks to us and whispers terrible things. Terrible things. Yeah, bro, color is, honestly, this should have been my MVP for the fucking, for the podcast. Color is such a monster. Yeah, this is a crazy fucking deck. This is an absolute fucking crazy deck. You can do another Archenemy's Charm in there. Strategic Betrayal. I'm very shocked. Trex, you played Black Speed? This is Black Speed's win rate. It got me to Mythic. That's literally, you should have accidentally won more games than that. It's an 87% win rate on the play. It literally crossed Mythic for me. The only time that it sucked is when I was dialing it in here. That's it. This is when I first made it and it didn't work, and then I got it here. That is, you're not an aggro player. That's the problem, Trex. You're not an aggro player. Like you said, I think that is at the core. You kind of have to move fast right now, man. You kind of have to move fast. That sounds like bad luck, too. That sounds just like raw bad luck, dude, more than anything else. Also, we also know that we're well aware that we're also aware that our MMRs fucking hate each other. Our MMRs could not be fucking could not be worse friends, man. Whenever I go to Trex's stream, this is what his screen looks like. Every time that I go in there, this is what it looks like. I'll be like, "Oh, look, Trex is live. I can watch him for a little bit," and this is what the fucking battlefield looks like. Him and Lord Gypticus just fucking sinning. I can't even really know. I don't even really know what's going on. I've known this game for a long time. I don't really understand what any of this is, but it always looks like this. And this is a still picture. It's like blinking. There's like shit going on. There's like cards that are glowing and shit. Some status effects that I've never heard of. Yeah. I don't know what to say. He's you know, and then my deck is like, oh, it's aggro with menace, and he's like, I don't get that, dude. That don't work. Real magic is when you can no longer see what's happening anymore. It's like Factorio. When you no longer understand how your deck is even functioning, it's just working. You've reached a divine moment where you're not even sure what the triggers are anymore, but they're happening. All right, give in to violence. Boom, 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 boom. Fine, Waldo. Check it out now. Dark Star Augur right about now. Yeah, you have to upgrade your graphics card. You gotta upgrade your graphics card to even process all the things that are going on. The game is slowing to a chug. It's going chugga 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 chugga. All right, let's do this. Void. Warp. Yeah, I used it in this deck. It actually works okay. You really need to focus on having void hits. If you can do void hits and then swing in with heavy stuff, you can get some wins off on them. It's not bad. All right, so this guy sent me this blue poison, and I think I'm gonna adapt it to black poison, because people like that. He did it in a crazy fucking way, though. That's the issue. He wrote it out. You, Autumn Harvester. Autumn Harvester. Okay, hold on. As a matter of fact, you're here right now, I think. I'm calling you out. This man manually wrote out his deck, bro. I need you to all to understand, if you want to show me a deck, here's what you do. It's really easy. Watch this. Event Horizon. Export. It's on your clipboard now. You go to the Discord. You go in the Discord. You press Control V. Boom. Done. You're saving yourself so much work by doing that. You just save so much work, man. Fine, Waldo. I do like Mono Black and Life Gain Angels. I do want to hit Blood Angels again. Blood Angels was good. Alright, hold on. Let me build this real quick. Because I kind of want to see what he's got here. Even though it's a crazy fucking... Take the fall. We don't need that. Bell. Fountainport Bell. Mocking. We need Mockingbray. Jay. Silent Hall Creeper. Oaken Siren. No, we don't need that. Gossip's Talent. Ooh, whenever you attack, target attacking creatures. Maybe. Staunch. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Pirate card. Viral. Okay, so you put these in here, and these are going to imitate that. Yeah, I'm going to make it Dimir, I think. I think the duplication glitch is actually a good idea. Fleeting Reflection. Ah, okay. Fleeting Reflection we can't use. Well, it doesn't really matter. We can do standard. There's no reason to put... We could do X8485891. Who's Jill? Jill Valentine from the hit series Resident Evil? Can I send you a piece of paper with your deck list? Yes. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, Trex, you need to think about what you're doing, Trex. I was like, you need to... He's like, but I had an idea. I'm like, just wait till you get home, man. The idea ain't going anywhere. You don't need to show me that. That's fine. Artifact. Okay. Boom, boom. Golbez. Do you know what I actually thought of would be an awesome fucking set to do Universes Beyond? Which they probably will never do, but it would still be cool. Doom. You have demons, humans, angels, beasts, robots. You have all the different games. Cosmogoyf. Yeah, the guns, the BFG 9000, BFG shot, which would be a fucking board wipe. Yeah, can you get a Skyrider? Can you do a Skyrider above my house? With the deck on it. That would be good. I'd appreciate that. Let's add Hull Carver. Ginger Brute. Do. Golem Wrestler. Emissary Escort. This is interesting. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's certainly fucking interesting. Do. Robot soldier. Artifact creature. Which is the new one? Synthesizer? No, I'm never playing Synthesizer. I'll be dead. If you ever see me like, hey guys, check out my Synthesizer deck, you pretty much, you have a guarantee that somebody killed me and is like wearing me as a skin suit. It's either a April Fool's Day joke or somebody killed me and it was, and has replaced me. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I've changed my mind about Synthesizer. It's a great deck. Here's my version of it. You know that shit has gone so fucking awry. It's not even funny at how bad things are. It's a cry for help. I may be being held hostage. If you see me like, yeah, bros, check it out. It's Synthesizer. It's here. I love it. You know that like, oh shit, Jason, like, yeah, I gotta call police or somebody, or send a welfare check to his place because. That is, yeah, it's real bad. No, if I ever post a deck, you don't need to, if I just say that, maybe it's a joke, but if I literally go through of running, cutting, copying, and posting a deck of Synthesizer deck, you know that I've been killed and replaced by like a monster. Let's do Wreckage Wicker Folk here. Destroy. Cryo Shatter. Watery Grave. Town. Do that one. Do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. More blue than black, I guess. Oh, actually, we're more black than blue now, so we do that. Boom. It's 22 and a 1.8. So we do some stars. Star. All right. Let's see if this... Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? Let's see if this piece of crap works. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Boom, 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 boom. standard play. Let's try it, guys. That is a dog shit hand. Okay, there we go. Alright. That was incredible. That was incredibly bad. That was like magnificently bad. Oh yeah, you're not getting that off. You trying to run fucking, whatchamacallit in standard, my dude? And unranked? You're trying to run landfall and ranked? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Do better than that. Is Aether Draft? No, Aether Drift Draft is not worth anything. You shouldn't do it. The Verges are okay, just craft the fucking Verges. Just craft them. You're gonna get a bunch of junk in your Aether Drift. Silencer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's the kicker. Very nice. Ah, there's a silencer. Boom. Well, if he doesn't have another kicker, he's dead. He could have another one. He could. It's not impossible. He had another one. Look at that. He had another one, ladies and gentlemen. But I got another one, too. Now, do you have the third one? This is going to be the question. This is going to be the question here, guys. Does he have the third one? Oh, he got mad. He got mad. He got mad there, guys. Might be onto something here, guys. We might be. I don't know. I don't know, man. Could be something different. Could be something different. We'll see. No, it's another landfall deck. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom. Vav. War Leader's Call. Good one. New Silent Hall Creeper. Wabango. I might have to do that Dark Mirror thing in here too. That might be good. The Dark Mirror, whatever his name is. Surveil. Yeah, I want the Berlins. That's actually a really good line right there. He's going to try to play removal. On a Bakal. Bakal! Creature can't be blocked except those by haste. He needs a board wipe. He needs a fucking board wipe. Ooh, I think we're onto something here, boys. I think we're onto something here. Hey, what's up, Wall Street Journal? How you doing? On a Bakal. Do. One more and we'll take it off road. How about that? Alright, that's weird enough that I can run it. Oh, Force Mulligan. Oh, I didn't even see it. I didn't see it in time, my guy. I'm sorry. I got you on the next one. Thank you. Wow, where did I get this fucking Watery Grave fucking, Fuck did I get that from? Yeah. Silent Hall Creeper, sure, why not? Go in. C, what the fuck is C? I don't even know what C is, man. Does anybody know what fucking set C is? This is some sort of ramp here. Oh, it's the Clue minigame, Karlov Manor. Oh, shit. Fuck, man. God, that's weird. This is Yuna, probably, right? Like, am I crazy to think this is Yuna? Cluedo. I was so confused. I'm like, I have this... Because it was like, oh, you don't need to collect because it does that thing now if you already have it. I was like, you already have fucking watery grave. You don't need to craft them. And I was like, what the fuck is C? We're gonna hold out that, we're gonna hold it for the strategic betrayal if he's trying to reanimate. Trumpeting Carnosaur, interesting. Okay, he's gonna discover 5. He's gonna get Llanowar Elves out, which it's gotta suck. Silent Hall Creeper. Let's get rid of that. Let's exile his whole fucking graveyard so whatever he's got can't come back. Random encounter. Oh, shit, okay. You got nothing. Holy fuck. You got fucked there. Holy shit, dude. Hall Creeper. Boom. Becomes a Silent Hall Creeper. Can you play it again? Random encounter again. Got fucking nothing again. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. What a fucking whiff. Hey, what's up, Yeah, I play Jump In. Guys, make sure that you have... How you doing, Zaverits? Guys, play Jump In. Jump In is actually a really good way to get some cards. I have 6 Jump In tokens right now. And there's some decent cards you can get from Jump In. Make sure you're spending those. Yeah, I don't know where his big creatures were. I don't really know what the plan there was. Alright, let's take this off-road real quick just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. But I come to Folsom Prison, lay my head down and cry. Do, Doo-doo. Momentum breaker, very nice. Oof. This is going to be a bounce deck. I have a feeling this is going to be bounce. We'll put down Silent Hall Creeper. No, this is standard right now. Hey, how you doing, Rat Boy? We just did run a mono black deck, in case you were interested in that. I know oftentimes you are wondering when, if ever in the whole world I'll ever run a mono black deck, and I did, in fact, do one recently. We're going to pay 2 life. Hull Carver, Wicker Folk. We're going to go in. We don't need that. Another one of those wouldn't be terrible, though. How about we draw a Krat? Okay. He hardcast. I didn't notice that, True Yellow. That he hardcast. He hardcast the Carnosaur and whiffed twice. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Virulent Silencer. Leitstahl und Leitstahl. Alright. He's either got a bounce or a removal here, one or the other, I think. Let's do this. Pay 3 life, we'll get rid of you. Could have a protection, could have a bounce, could have something. No, he doesn't. Let's put that down. Sacrifice for some life. Okay, it's gonna give him a million fucking triggers. Okay. Lightstall Inquisitor. Let's consult the star charts. Going in. I'm gonna do this. Go in. Okay. Good stuff. Cosmo Grand. Very nice. Grim Bobble. Choose 2. Okay. Worker Folk. Let's do that one. Push in. Boom. Put another one down. Shit's looking rough, man. Shit's looking rough. A lot of nanoviruses hunting you down. Bump in. Cosmo Grand. Going in. And he knows he's dead. I'm glad to hear it, Zavris, man. We're thinking about you. 97% mythic. With the silencer. I know that's not really how silencers sound, but we have to make it sound like a movie silencer, otherwise people won't know what that is.
Why? Take him out of this Goblins, kill them. Sick them. Demons, suck his life out. I don't give a shit.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We can start with Ginger Brute. Or we could go right away. Yeah, no, we can start with... Actually, you know what? Let's start with Undercity. We'll keep that. We'll do Carver and Ginger Brute next. Start with you. People call me Jake by accident all the time. Because I'll say, hi, my name's Jay, and they'll be like, Jake, great to meet you. And I just go, okay. I've gone by every J name. Jay, James, Jake, Jacob. People just use whatever J name they feel like it, I suppose. Let's get them out of there. Let's get them out of there, guys. I know what kind of person this guy is. I know what kind of person he is. Let's get him out of there. Give me the next one. Give me the next one, man. Oh no, you're not? Can't block that. Oh yeah, you can. I can activate it. Okay. Alright. Consult the star charts. I'd love a mana here. Let's do this. Oof. I actually wouldn't mind that. Let's do this. Oof. Tragic Reflection. Okay. Probably a sweep. Probably a board wipe. Oh, it's Beza. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So you got the counter spell. Poison, poison, poison. Okay. Consult the star charts. Ooh, he's digging deep for that big wipe. Is he milling or is he wiping? I think he's wiping. There you go. Told you. Told you. Elspeth. No way we're gonna get through with this. Call it. No way we're gonna get through with fucking Mr. Denial here. Not a chance. Not a chance. All right. Well, I like where we're going with that. I kind of like where we're going with that. I think it's interesting, but I think we got to do the shakedown breakdown. What's a slaw bunnies? Oh, I fell for it. Slaw bunnies. No! I fell for it. Oh, shit. Sagandis, man. I've never heard that one. Listen, you know, that's a good one. If I've never heard it, I've never heard slaw bunnies. Oh man, that's good. Oh, it's so fucking hot in here. Got him. Slobbendies. No. All right. Right. Slobbendies nuts. Doof, doof, doof. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen this deck yet, nobody fucking saw it. Nobody fucking saw it today, which is a shame, because it's a really cool deck. It's a nice, hot, thick deck. It's a hot, thick deck with a good curve, and that just doesn't come wrong. Thank you so much, True Yellow. We're going to go into Shakedown Breakdown mode now. Whoops. We're going to go into Shakedown Breakdown mode now. I need 150 more games for Alchemy Mage number 3. And I'll get these fucking cavalry sleeves. You were Chris Cass, was it True Yellow or Chris Cass that knew the fucking reference? I can't remember. One of you said it's the only way to be sure, which is the correct answer. Nuke it from orbit. Okay. All right. Let's do it, guys. Shake it and break it. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We're going back to Mono Black because I just can't stay away from Mono Black Warp. This time, we're in the Event Horizon. Oh, you know nothing. It's just a word, but the place is far worse. You know about the Event Horizon. This is going to be the dreaded word, guys. The dreaded A word, Alchemy deck. This deck, I know you guys are scared. You're already freaking out. This deck has a 75% win rate in Mythic, okay? This deck is insanely powerful and frankly not that expensive to throw some of the new Alchemy cards in there. You could run it without the Alchemy cards in Standard, and I'll put up a link for a Standard version that's far weaker, or you could truly join the dark side and come over to this Alchemy and play some of this new stuff that is amazingly powerful and fun. Just give it a shot. I'm sure you're going to like it. Before we get down into it, need you to do something for me. Go right down there and tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. That's a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you and rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Both of those places are going to be fine to go live. Hit that bell for notifications. Whenever we do something, we're going to be up there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. Whatever that you're going to want, it's going to be there on Discord. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I built are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, the sweet, sweet alchemy deck is going to be down there, along with a much worse standard version. I implore you, try alchemy. It's pretty fun. So first things first, what is some of the new stuff that we're going to have? Removal is going to be pretty easy. That's not going to go anywhere here. 2 tragic trajectories, and I think we're going to go with depressurize as well and cruel cut. You could pretty much do any kind of direct removal that you want. Also, a good removal for this one is Eaten Alive, Nowhere to Run. We also do have Archenemy's Charm in here for your convenience. Withering Torment for your enchantments. Anything like that, Strategic Betrayal. I think you need a decent amount of removal. However, Tragic Trajectory, I want to say, is probably the most critical one because we are going to be using that Void so much, and it can get rid of things that are invincible, that are indestructible. Negative tag, negative 10 will kill an indestructible creature. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield or a spell was warped in, we sacrifice and we do warp on this one. So let me tell you guys, there's a couple of new cards, and some of them are only uncommon, so I don't have the resources. Uncommon, along with the new cards that you get, you could invest a small amount in alchemy and get here. Cantor of the Refrain is ridiculously powerful. 1 black, a 2/1. It can't block. It is a human pilot. These people are singing the hymns as they fall into the black hole. It's amazing. When you cast a spell for its warp cost, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield under its owner's control. It perpetually gets 1/1. So it gets +1 every single time that you cast a warp spell. No matter how many times it goes into the graveyard, it will come back more powerful every time you cast a warp spell. This is an uncommon card available to you in alchemy. Insanely good. It is constant. You can fill your graveyard with these because we can generate more and more of these. This is not the only time that you're going to see Cantor of the Refrain right here. The other place you're going to see Cantor of Refrain is in Song of Point Prime. This is another removal. Look at this artwork, man. I mean, look at that. 1 black and 1. Each creature sacrifices a creature of their choice. Conjure a card named Cantor of the Refrain into your graveyard. So that also puts a Cantor of the Refrain in your graveyard and makes somebody sacrifice a creature. Again, an uncommon card. It's not that much to craft it. So just doing those and being able to run a warp deck to bring those back is insanely powerful right there. So those are the 2 ones that we're going to talk about there. We talked about a removal of Cruel Cut there, and that if we want to talk about another new card, I threw in the Monoist Gravliner. I mean, look at that artwork, guys. The Event Horizon, the Black Hole, Sothera the Super Void. This is the only spacecraft that I've said, this is the guy for me right here. Monoist Gravliner is going to be 1 black and 1. It is an artifact spacecraft. Whenever a creature stations this spacecraft, that creature perpetually gains Death Touch and Lifelink, meaning forever. So that means if you use the Cantor of Refrains or even a Timeline Crawler right here to crew this station, and it eventually turns into a Flying Death Touch and Lifelink 2/3 at +6, no matter how many times, no matter where it goes, forever, that card perpetually has those abilities. So using Timeline Color to crew this, no matter how many times this dies and comes back, it's always going to have Death Touch and Lifelink on it, which is insanely powerful stuff right there. So 2 Monoist Gravliners. You don't have to put it in. Again, it's an alchemy card and it's a rare. If you don't have the rares, you don't need that one. I wanted to do it because I think it's fun. We're also going to do Hymn of the Faller right here. 1 black and 1, Surveil. You draw a card and then you lose 1 life. It's really nice to Surveil, especially when you're putting stuff in your graveyard you could recast, like Cantor of the Refrain or Timeline Color. And also it has the Void ability. If you cast a non-land permanent, you draw another card right there, which is super good. So you can draw extra cards on there and lose life for the card draw. Of course, we're going to have the Timeline Color, arguably one of the best black cards right now, man. The more I play it, the more busted I really think it is. 2 black, 2/2 haste, Drix Warlock. You may cast it from your graveyard using its warp ability, and its warp is pay 1 black and 2 life. It comes back forever. And again, if you always need to activate warp to bring your Cantor of the Refrains back, your whole choir that is going to be singing about the black hole, having that ability to just recast die, and bring all of them back over and over again. There is perpetual darkness encroaching on everything, and I like that because I'm edgy, and I like that edgy shit. So, we have Timeline Crawler right there. Now we're going to go for the Sacrifice, Gain, and Drain, guys. If we're going to get a bunch of stuff dead in the graveyard and have it die and swing in for an insane amount of damage and force people to block, we're going to have Caesarian Voidborn, who I call Caesarian Susborn, and of course, Sephiroth, the Fabled Soldier. Again, one of the best 3 black 3-drops in the game. 1 black and 2, 3/3. Whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you get to draw a card. Super effective there, especially sacrificing things you know are going to come back, meaning the Cantor of the Refrain or the Timeline Color. Sacrificing them, drawing the card, and knowing right away as soon as we hit Warp, they're going to come back, or I can use the combination play to bring them back. If we kill enough creatures, he does get to be 1-winged angel, and we'll get that lovely emblem in the 5/5 version of him. We also have the Caesarian Susborn with the 1 black warp ability, 1 black and 2. Whenever this creature or another creature artifact you control dies, target opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. Keeping that steady gain and drain up, stacking it with Sephiroth, really punishing people for killing our creatures and for having to block for the steady pressure that we're going to be putting on them as we go along is just going to be huge. That is going to be just a big play right there. So I really like him for his cheap warp to activate our void abilities and generally support abilities right there. Here is another new one, the Void Call Devotee. Now, if there is a card that I would tell you that is worth crafting out of Alchemy, it is this one. If you want to spend 2 rares, 3 rares, whatever you want, Void Call Devotee is the one to craft in my opinion as far as rares go. 2 black and 1 with the warp ability of 1 black and 1, a 3/3 haste. First of all, putting a 3/3 haste down on turn 2 is insane. That's crazy. And believe it or not, that's a human soldier. That's not some kind of monster. That's just what that's what the monoist armor looks like. The black hole obsessed people who go nuts and throw people into black holes as their religion. That's just what their armor looks like. So that is a human soldier right there. Whenever this creature attacks, conjure a card named Cantor of the Refrain in your graveyard. So a Cantor of the Refrain magically appears in your graveyard whenever he attacks. And guess what? He can attack on turn 2. He can attack on turn 3, which means that he is bringing in a lot of stuff into your graveyard as it goes. To get those Cantors of the Refrain out of your graveyard, all you need to do is cast a warp spell. He can warp. If you have another guy, he can warp in with that. Or any of your other warp abilities can activate. Super effective, super aggressive right there. We really like to see that. And the ability to warp in is super cool. Yeah, this is the guy that really starts filling your graveyard up. We have different ways. We have 4 of them naturally. We can get 4 of them from the Song of Point Pride. And frankly, an unlimited amount for as many times as we attack with this. So we could have so many of these on the board. And every time we warp, they return. It's crazy combination plays all night. It's really good. We're going to throw in 1 Archenemy's Charm as what we talked about, or even an Archenemy's Charm. I do like to exile a creature. We can return creatures from our graveyard to our hand, not really necessary. Or +1/+1 lifelink. We're mostly going to use it for the exile instant as it goes. The last new alchemy card, rare. I wouldn't say you have to have this. I like him. I think he's awesome. The Gravitic Herald. I think he's super cool. However, if you don't want to invest in him, I understand. You could play more removal or some other stuff that you have or card draw, but he is super cool. Look at this guy. This guy's mad. 1 black and 4. He is our 4-drop. He is a 2/4 lifelink human soldier. Whenever this creature enters, seek a non-land permanent card with mana value or 3 or less. That is all of our current cards. We have nothing. Only Alpha Real is more expensive. Seek a non-land permanent card with a mana value 3 or less. That card gains warp 0 until the end of turn, and we lose 2 life. So we lose the life, but it basically gives Sephiroth warp. Do you know how crazy it is to get Sephiroth warp? That we can play him for 0. We drop this guy down on turn 4, and we can play any of our 4-drops or 3-drops or anything that doesn't have warp. We can just warp it in for free. Insane power right there, especially considering that a 0-cost warp will bring back all of our Cantors of the Refrain out of the graveyard for your convenience and pleasure to throw them back into the black hole forever and all time. We're going to close off with a guy that I haven't really done anything with, but we're going to go with Alpha Real, the Stone Chosen. 2 black and 3. Ward, discard a card at random. He is a legendary creature, a human cleric, 3/3, void. The reason we're doing so much warp here and sacrificing and killing things, we are going to hit void eventually. When Alpha Real attacks a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped in, defending player loses half their life rounded up. Insanely powerful. Dropping this on turn 5 and then swinging in on turn 6 if the game has gone on that enough is really a closer, especially if you hit warp or you've set yourself up to swing in and you're going to do a ton of gain and drain. You know, you figure a guy, maybe you've got 12 life, he's down to 6. We only need 1 or 2 cards of our cards to go off, or a huge gain and drain hit to go off, and all of a sudden they're gone. They're out of there. And Alpha Real, the Stone Chosen, has done it for us. That is what we're looking at right there with an insane event horizon. All new stuff. Again, if you're sketchy on the rares, the only ones that I really need you to craft for this to make it work, I need Point Prime, Cannon of the Reframe, and Void Coil Devotee. Monoist Gravliner is a fun one. Gravitic Herald is a fun one. They do not need to invest in them if you don't want to invest in Alchemy that deep. The rest of it will work just fine. This is 21 creatures, a lot of humans and soldiers, all together with avatars, warlocks, and vampires. 9 instants, 2 artifacts, 24 lands, and a 2.4 average Alchemy deck as it goes. I'll try to make a standard version for you. I don't know if it's going to work, but we can try to take a look at a standard version at the very least. Here we have the all sideboard. I already talked about some of these removals as far as eating alive. You have plenty to sacrifice. Sacrificing Cannon or the Refrain to get rid of somebody is no problem. Nowhere to run, Strategic Betrayal, Arch Enemies, Karm, Withering Torment. Elegy Acolyte, I did swap. This was in the original version of the deck. You're going to see me play with it a few times. I did end up swapping it out for some other stuff, for some more removal. Elegy Acolyte is another good one if you don't want to do Gravitic Herald. Elegy Acolyte will 100% work for you. I did play with it, and it worked pretty good. I just ended up playing a lot of aggro, and I needed more removal. So 2 black and 2, 4/4 lifelink. You get to draw cards as you do damage and generate robots as you don't. So that's not a bad one. Peregrine Beckoner is not a bad warp either for to give someone +2, and if they die, they return. So if you want more warp on there, Peregrine Beckoner is not a bad swap in for the extra warp abilities. That is the event horizon. We're going to get into some games here. 97% mythic rank. That's where I'm at with this deck. And a 75% win rate. Insane power levels. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up, the Merry Designer? It doesn't have a link on AetherHub yet. It's going to have a video tomorrow. I'm going to put it up with a video tomorrow. We do have yesterday's deck is up, though, in that pinned comment right there in case you want to see that. I'm going to send you off on your way now, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We had a great time. I had some great alchemy. I know this video is going to do real bad, but I'm going to pray that it does very well, and that I'm going to hope you guys bring it through and really just destroy that like button as soon as it goes live so we can get some meat on these bones, man. We're in a bit of a slump right now. It happens every now and again. We're in a bit of a creator slump. We had a really high road with, we had a very high volume with Final Fantasy, but this one, I don't know. People don't like this one too much, but we got 2 Universes Beyond next, so we'll see if those ones are going to be huge or not. All right, guys, I'm going to send you off on your way right now. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you off to Nib City. We'll go see Nib City, USA. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much for coming, guys. We'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Thank you so much. Go check out that video that I posted right there, man. I will put that up tomorrow. Stay tuned, Merry Designer. You put up that you put your notifications on, boom, you'll get it as soon as it goes up. Adios, everyone. Good night. Farewell, and we'll see you in the next one.